In this video, we're going to show you how to create a new page and edit and manage your current existing pages. So to start, make sure you've logged into your admin account, and from here you'll be redirected to the dashboard where on the left sidebar you should see Pages. If you click into this, you will be taken to the Pages dashboard where you will see all the existing pages within your site. And this is in table format, so you can scroll. You will also be able to organize this via the title in ascending or descending order, and the same thing for author and date. And this is published date, by the way. So jumping in, you will see that you can either add a new page from the left side link, or you can add a new page via the Add New button right next to the page's title. So let's click into that and get started. So once you have jumped into the new page editor, you will see that the first thing they want you to enter is the title. So in this case, I will just put my awesome post title, page title. And then you want to change this to full width to match the rest of the design. You want to click Use the Divi Builder. And you want to add new modules from our library that we have already pre-designed for you. You just need to fill in with your own content and image. So if I click Add from Library, and I'm just going to do that again, you'll notice from this Divi Builder there's these links with the plus. They have Standard section, Full Width section, Specialty section, and Add from Library. I want you to click Add from Library, and this will load layouts that we have already predetermined. So you'll see the last one right here is a RevC Custom Hero module. This is that full width hero section, that masthead where that image and those texts exist with the paint swash over it. So please click that. You'll want to delete any previous section because you want this to be the very first element on the page. And just as with most and all of Divi modules, there's this 3-bar icon button to the far left. That's how you edit a specific module. So I want you to click that and jump into that module settings. From here, we can change the text. So the title in this case is Lauren by default because it's the module we based it on. You want to add your title again here. So in this case, I want to add my awesome post title. You'll also be able to add additional information like your subheading text or your button text. And this is if you want to have a CTA in that masthead section. Scrolling down further, I just want to get to the sections that we have styled around. We have the background, and the background is the background image. By default, we see this picture of Lauren. You can either click Delete to get rid of it entirely, or the cog just to swap it out. So let's do that. So if you hit the cog, it will open up the media library where you can choose from images that have already been previously uploaded into the site. Again, you have the option of toggling over to Upload Files, where you can click Select Files and upload images from your computer. Going back to the media library, in this case, I am just going to click on an existing image. In this case, I will grab the store. Set as background is the blue button you click as soon as you have a photo selected. And just one more thing, make sure that you have an alt tag on all your images, because this way screen readers can read what the image is without visually needing to see it. Click Set as background. This will now upload our current photo that we selected. It happens to be very large, so it's loading in this case. Once that is done, I want you to hit Save and Exit, this green button in the window. We probably should draft the page just in case you accidentally hit backspace or close the window. Once that is done, you can add additional information to the page, but let's take a look and preview the page in its current state. And this image specifically has accessibility issues. You'll notice this off the bat. It's hard to read this title against this light image because the text is white. Now, I'm going to show you how to fix that because this may happen in the future. So coming back to our editor, I want you to click that 3-line button again. And you'll notice when you open this window, there are 3 tabs, Content, Design, and Advanced. I want you to click over to Design. And I'm going to have you scroll down until you see a blue title that says overlay. This allows us to add a background overlay over our photo, which we want to do in this case to make that white text more readable. And in this case, we want to pick a black opaque overlay. So I'm going to click the black color, and this far right sidebar allows me how opaque I want it to be. So if I have it at the very top, it's 100%. If I have it at the very bottom, it's completely transparent at 0%. So I'm going to stick with a good number and go with 6.63. You'll see that here. So that's 63%, but you could gauge it too if you just want to guess. So hit the green button for save and exit, hit save draft. After this has said it has updated, post draft updated, click preview page. It will open the page in a new title, and now we see that it has that overlay, and this is a lot easier for us to read. And you can play around with that as long as you get it to the perfect lighting that you're looking for, but at the same time readable. Now below there's nothing yet, just our footer, because we haven't added any other content. So if you come in here, you can add a standard section and allow yourself to pick any column. So if you picked a full width column here, you'll notice that it says insert modules, and on Divi you have a lot of options on the kind of content you want to add. Probably not going to add a lot of different content, but you have the option if you want to. If we scroll further, let's just grab the typical text module. This is what a lot of people use. It's the bread and butter of the content. So you would add, this is my page content in this block. Hit save and exit, and this will add it to the page. Save draft, so we can preview this. Once that has updated, it will refresh this page and say the post was updated. Great. And so you can hit the preview page link again. If we scroll down, we now see this is my page content in this block. Something to also note is there are pre-defined and designed modules that we have set up for you. So if you were to click add from library for the modules here, so instead of a new module that Divi has defined, if you go to add from library here, you will see that we have predetermined modules. In this case, we have already used the custom hero module. We have a location module for when you want to define another location on your locations page. And then this is the same thing as this hero module, just a little different in height. You can also add from the row as well, and I will show you what we have done in this case. So if I click add row, and I went, instead of using the columns that I had previously used that Divi has determined for scaffolding and for like grid layout, go from add library, and you will see other stuff. So I have the column left lined, and this is something you will see on the other pages where we have that left line on the border, the side of the page. And I just want to jump in, and we also have the same thing for that slider. And I'll just show you a case of this. So under Rev Nation, you see these left line borders. This is the line aligned text section right here. You also have that down here, and these are the same modules as well. And another example would be YRev Clinics. We can see this slider here that allows us to have left text. That is the left text with image slider here. That's this module. And then under medicinal, you will see the left line with the accordions as well. So that is accordion with line left title. So in this case, let's just line align text. I'm going to jump in here. We want to change the title. My awesome notes. We click it again on that 3 bar. That's how we edit. This is such a great tool and way to add content without too much experience. Hit save and exit. Let's hit save draft. Once this has refreshed and reloaded, hit preview page, scroll down, and you will now see my awesome notes in the title section we have added. Obviously, you will want your content to be longer than your title. In this case, my content is shorter than my title. But that's how you start adding modules and sections and contents to your pages. Now, let's say you loved this page and you want to replicate it. You can either save to library this whole section so you don't have to repeat the Divi Builder stuff, or you can hit copy to a new draft, and this will create the entire page all over again as a draft, and you can update as needed. In this case, we are going to hit move to trash, but just remember we have never published this page. It is a draft in the site, so no one can see it, no one can search for it except users and admins of the website. So we're going to hit move to trash. This will move this demo page that I created as a training to the trash, and from here it will take you to the page dashboard. And then here you'll see all published draft and trash pages. Click into trash to see the recently trashed page. You'll see all these 3 pages. If you hit restore, it will actually restore this page. If you hit delete permanently, it will delete the page permanently. You will not be able to get it back, so please be careful. You can actually clone the page as well, and you can new draft it as well. In this case, I'm going to delete the test page permanently. I will never be able to get that page back. And I'm going to do the same thing for the page that I just walked us through. Similar to posts, you will also be able to schedule pages as well. So, letting it load a second. Go back to all, and you can see all your pages in draft, publish, and scheduled. And that's how you add pages to your website.